Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to this week's lesson. Okay, let's continue our discussion. We have two more questions for part 1. Then after that, we will be solving problems, okay, for the rest of the lesson. Okay, let's look at question 45. We need to solve. Now, this is a mixed number. Can you see the round number beside it? Okay, this is a mixed number. Every time we see a mixed number here, we can change it to improper fraction first, okay, before we times. So how do we change to improper fraction? We times and then we plus. So we use the bottom number 2 times 1, you get 2, and then plus 1, you get 3. So it becomes 3 over 2, and then we times 1 over 3. So now we can times just like this. Okay, so the first one, 3 times 1 we get 3, 2 times 3 we get 6. And then we need to simplify this, make them the smallest. So we look at both numbers and determine whether they are in CFIR 3 or 2. So here they are in CFIR 3. So if they both are in CFIR 3, we can divide 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So this is your final answer. Okay, the second one, 1 over 2 divide 1 over 3. So 1 over 2 divide 1 over 3. So every time you see divide, you need to change it to times. And when we change to times, we flip the second fraction. Okay, terbalikkan pecahan yang kedua. So it becomes 1 over 2 times 3 over 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Right? It just times like this. And this is improper fraction, so we change to proper fraction. So 3 divide, okay, this line means divide 2. So 3 divided by 2. 1 times 2 is 2, balance is 1. Then clockwise. So the round number is 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. We also go clockwise here, right? 1, 1, 2. Okay, then the next one, 1 over 4 divided by 3 over 8. So mixed number, we change it to improper fraction first. We times and then we plus. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 on top. The bottom doesn't change. The bottom is still 4. And then divide, we change to times. When we change to times, the second fraction, we need to flip it. Okay, terbalikkan. So 8 comes up, 3 goes down. Now here, you can straight away times or you can simplify first. So how do we simplify? We simplify x star. Alright, so 4 and 8 you can simplify. So this one we divide 4, we get 1. We divide 4, we get 2. Now 5 and 3 we cannot simplify. They are not in the same CFIR. So then we have to times. So 5 times 2, we get 10. The bottom is 1 times 3, we get 3. And then this we have to change to proper fraction. So 10 divide 3, right? 10 inside divided by 3 outside. 3 times 3 is 9. Balance is 1. Clockwise, the round number is 3. And then 1. And then 3. Okay, last one, 3 over 10 times 1 over 4. Okay, this one you change to improper fraction, times, and then you plus. 4 times 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So it's 5 over 4. Okay, so you can times like this. Okay, can we simplify? X out. Can 5 and 4 we can 5 and 10 we can simplify. So they are in simplify, so we divide 5, we get 1. Divide 5, we get 2. So 3 and 4 we cannot simplify, so we only can times now. So 3 times 1, we get 3. 2 times 4, we get 8. Okay, so you get 3 over 8. Okay, now we look at question 46. Complete the table. So we look at the 12-hour system first. Okay, the first one is 8:20 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. So we change to 24-hour system. So 8:20 a.m. will be 0, 8. This is the hours, and then the minutes 20. And then you just write hours. To 10:45 a.m. will be 10 is the hour, and then 45 the minutes, hours. Okay, then we need to find the duration. Now starting time plus duration equals ending time. So to find duration, you take ending time minus the starting time. So the ending time is 10:45. Okay, here is the hour, the minutes, minus the starting time, 8 hours 20 minutes. So you minus, you get 2 hours 25 minutes, right? 2 hours 25 minutes. Okay, for the second one, we are given the 24-hour system is 1700 hours. So to change to 12-hour system, 1700 hours, you just minus 12. Then we get 5. Okay, this is 0. This is PM. Because only PM, we have more than 12. So this is 5 PM. 1930 hours, same thing here, we minus 12. So we get 7:30. Again, this is PM because it is more than, the hours is more than 12. Okay, find the duration. Right, the ending time is 7:30. Starting time, you minus 5 PM. Then you get 30 minutes, 2 hours. So you get 2 hours 30 minutes, right? 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, the last one, we are given the duration 7 hours 50 minutes. So now we have to find the starting time. So if starting time plus duration equals ending time, so now we have to find the starting time. We take the ending time minus the duration. So the ending time is 8 hours and 10 minutes, right? 0810 is 8 hours 10 minutes minus the duration of 7 hours 50 minutes. Okay, 10 cannot minus 50, so we borrow 1 hour. So 8 minus 1 hour is 7. So when we borrow 1 hour, this is minutes. So 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So when you borrow 1 hour, you have to plus 60 minutes. So 10 plus 60 is 70 minutes, right? Then you minus. 7 minus 7 is 0. So here it is 0, 0, 20 hours. For 24-hour system, the starting time is 0, 0, 20 hours. For 12-hour system, only 12 midnight will have 0, 0 hours. Okay, only 12 midnight. So this 0, 0 here is 12 midnight. the minute is 20 minutes. So for 12-hour system, it will be 12:20 a.m. to 0810 is 8:10 a.m. Okay, so now we'll move to solving problems. Okay, make sure you have completed all the questions in section B before you watch this video, right? You can always pause the video, go and do your work, and then come back and check your answers. Okay, now we are at section B, right? Section B, the next page. Question 1. Okay, the number of residents in the town is 0.107 million. The number of adults is 65,000 and the rest are children. How many children are there in the town? So adults, dewasa, plus children equals the total residents. So we are given the total residents, which is 0.107 million. And we are also given the adult 65,000. So what we need to find out is the children. So the children is the unknown here. Okay, so what you do is total minus adults, then you get the children. So 0.107 million, how do we change to round number? We times a million. Okay, there are 6 zeros in a million, right? So you move the decimal point 6 times. You can write a few zeros first, right? Then you move 6 times to the right. Yeah? When we times, the numbers get bigger. So we move the point to the right 6 times because there are 6 zeros in a million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the point is no longer here. So the number is 107,000. Okay, so 107,000 is the total residents minus the adults. Then we get the number of children. Okay, so there are 42,000 children. Okay, for question 2, the selling price of a watch is 2,640 ringgit and the profit is 10%. Calculate the cost price of the watch. Now, when you start a business, when you sell something, you need to make that thing or you need to buy that thing from the factory or from the supplier. So you have your cost price. Okay, let's say you buy a watch. You buy a watch for, let's say, 500 ringgit. You have a cost price. And then you need to earn. So that is your profit. So let's say I want to earn 50 ringgit. Then when I sell it to the customers, the selling price will be 550 ringgit. My cost price plus the profit I want to make. So this is my selling price, my 550 ringgit. So cost price plus the profit equals the selling price. So now the question tells us that the selling price is 2,640 ringgit. Okay, and the profit is 10%. And now we need to find the cost price, calculate the cost price. So this is how it looks. Okay, so now this 2,640 ringgit here equals to 110%. Now, how is that? Now, the cost price is 100%. Okay, 10% is the profit. So the total is 110%. Okay, so we write this down. 110% is 2,640 ringgit. Now the question is asking for the cost price. The cost price is only 100%. So that's what we need to find out. So this equation is very important. So now how do we solve this equation? Okay, let me give you an easier example that you can understand. Okay, let's say 2 pence equals 4 ringgit. How much is 3 pence? So you take the price, 4 ringgit, divide 2 pence. Each pen is 2 ringgit, right? Each pen is 2 ringgit. And then you times 3. So 3 times 2 ringgit, you get 6 ringgit. So same thing here. We take 2,640 ringgit. We divide 110%. So we find out the value of 1%. Then we times 100%. Okay, we divide first and then we times. So 2,640 ringgit, we divide 110. Okay, so we go for 3 numbers because this is 110. So 2 times 0, 2 times 1, 2 times 2. Balance is 44. Check. Is this smaller than 110? Yes, then we are correct. Bring down the 0. So this is 4. 4 times 0, 4 times 1, 4 times 1. So 1% is 24 ringgit. Okay, 1% is 24 ringgit. Now we want 100%. So we just times 100. So 24 ringgit, you times 100%, you just add 2 0 behind. 1 times 4, 1 times 2. So 100% is 2,400 ringgit. And then you check your answer. Okay, we check our answer. Okay, let's change the color of pen. So now the cost price we found out is 2,400 ringgit plus profit of 10%. Now 10%, you just cross 1 0, we get 240 ringgit. So cost price 2,400, profit 240 ringgit. When we add up, the selling price will be 2,640 ringgit, which is what the question gives us. So we are correct. So the cost price is 2,400 ringgit. This is the answer. Okay. Okay, question 3. A total of 37 marbles is filled into 3 containers. Each container has a different number of marbles and each value is a prime number. How many marbles are there in each container? Okay, so now we look at prime numbers first. Okay, remember prime numbers, it must be bigger than 1 and they can only divide themselves or 1. Okay, so prime numbers we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. Now there's more than one answer to this question. As long as all the 3 containers, when you add up, they become 37. Okay, as long as you add up the 3 containers, then they become 37. Okay, for example, we can choose 3, 11 and 23. Okay, you can see here 3 is a prime number, 11 is also a prime number, 23 is also a prime number. So we can choose 3, 11 and 23. So let's add them up, 3, 11 and 23. Because 3 containers, so we have 3 numbers. Okay, this one 7, this one 3. So you see the total is 37. As long as the total is the same as 37, you are correct. Okay, another answers will be 5, 13 and 19. Okay, 5 is a prime number, 13 is a prime number, 19 is also a prime number. So we choose 5, 13, 19. Okay, let's add them up. 5, 13, 19. Because 3 containers, so we have 3 numbers. Okay, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 9, 17, 3. Okay, also 37. Okay, as long as you get 37, your answer is correct. Question 4. Ashraf bought a pizza. He gave 3/8 of the pizza to Sarah and he ate 1/6 of the remaining pizza. Okay, this one very important. Underline first, of the remaining pizza. Calculate the fraction of the pizza left. Okay, so Ashraf bought a pizza. Okay, we write 1 because a pizza. He gave 3 over 8 of the pizza to Sarah. Gave. So it becomes less, so we minus. Okay, so we find this answer first. So to make the bottom number the same, I change this to 8 over 8. When the top and bottom are the same, it is equal to 1. So 8 over 8 minus 3 over 8. Bottom doesn't change. Top 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, so this is the remaining pizza. Remaining, the balance. Now he ate 1 over 6 of the remaining pizza. So 1 over 6, you can find out what is remaining by multiplying the remaining pizza. Because remember, the word of means times, right? But to be a little bit faster, you can also take the full remaining pizza minus the one that he ate. Okay, he ate 1 over 6. So the balance is 5 over 6. Okay, 5 over 6 of the remaining pizza. The remaining is 5 over 8. So of here means times. So now you can times directly. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 8 is 48. So the answer is 25 over 48. Okay, one more time. I'll explain one more time. Okay, first he had one pizza. He gave 3 over 8 away. So the balance is 5 over 8. Right? Now from this balance, this 5 over 8 here, he ate 1 over 6 of this remaining pizza. Okay, so I take the full pizza, 6 over 6. Remember, the full pizza is always 1, is always 100%, is always complete. So the full pizza is 6 over 6 minus the one that he makan, the one he ate. So the balance is 5 over 6. Now this 5 over 6 of the remaining pizza. So the remaining pizza is 5 over 8. We minus this now. So the word of here is times. So 5 over 6 times 5 over 8. 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 8, 48. Okay, last question, number 5. Mr. Kumaran invests 100,000. The dividend he receives is 7.8% per year. What is the dividend that he receives? So he's asking for the amount. So 7.8% over 100 times 100,000 ringgit. So this and this we can simplify. Cross two zeros, cross two zeros. So 7.8 times 1,000, right? 7.8 times 1,000. You can write a few zeros first. Move the decimal point to the right because we times. Move how many times? 3 zeros, so 3 times. So 1, 2, 3 over here. So the last zero is not necessary. And then this decimal point is no longer here. So what you get? 7,800 ringgit. Okay. So that's all for our video today. We have one more week left before we return to school, before you return to school. So please complete the remaining exercises, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.